the board, correct? All right. All right, class. I need your attention in this direction.
Did you get the email with the slides?
Oh yeah, I have it up actually. Let me see which one it is. This one. You want that up here. All right, give your attention to Miss Green, please. Is it recording? Yeah.
Can I turn off one light?
Oh yeah. Zoe, turn off the bottom light.
Okay, so today we're gonna learn about exponents. So a little review, exponents, it tells us that it's multiplied by itself how many times. So this will be your base number A, and then the exponent will be 2. So 2 raised to the second power. That'll be 2 times 2, which is 4. So you guys should know about whole numbers, but I'm just going to do a little review on the whole numbers. So this is 3 raised to the power of 4. So you do 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. But don't get confused if I think it's 3 times 4. You have to write it out each time. So this will be something new, you guys, when dealing with fractions. So I can write it out. So 2/5 raised to the second power. So it will be written out like this. Because it's being multiplied twice. And with this one, you just multiply straight across. There's nothing. And this is how you got your answer, 4/25. So you could simplify if needed, but we don't need to simplify this because it's already. And now with decimals. So with decimals, you have to be careful because you have to make sure your multiplication is right. So 0.5 raised to the 4th power. So again, it's just 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5, and you got 0.0625. Okay, so now we have the power of 0. So when you're dealing with the power of 0, it automatically equals up to 1. So 10 raised to the power of 0, that equals 1, not 0. But if it's 0 raised to the power of 0, that is 0. So always remember that. So evaluate the following expression. So 3.4 times 10 raised to the power of 0. So it's basically saying 3.4 times 1, which is 3.4. Okay, so now we're going to work on some questions together before we get into the whole class game I made for you guys. So with your group, this is when you get out your whiteboards. We're going to do these following expressions. So find the value of the power 14 raised to the 3rd power. So that will be written like this. So you'll talk with your partner. I'll give you guys a few minutes to solve that. And remember to write it out so you won't get confused.
Write the original problem, please. Do not skip steps.
So this is when you really need to know your multiplication in order to get the correct answer. Okay, with a raise of hands, who's done with number 1? No rush. Just make sure you have your answer because we're going to check it at the end, all 3. So put it in the corner somewhere. So yeah, it seems like a big number, but this is grade level, so you guys should be able to multiply these types of numbers.
Go over the answer with them right away before you do the next one.
Okay, okay, so this is how your paper should look. So you should have the equation right here equals 14 times 14 times 14. It's important to show your work in order to get full credit. So you have to write it out like this and then solve it. And your answer should be 2,744. By raise of hands, who got that? Good job. Okay. Okay. For the second problem, find the value of the power. So 3/8 to the 3rd power. So again, we're going to write it. Make sure you write everything out. 3/8 to the 3rd power. Okay, so we're going to solve this one. Right here. Okay, so you write it out. 3/8 to the 3rd power equals 3 times 3 times 3 over 8 times 8 times 8. So we know 3 times 3 is 9. And then times that by 3, that's 27. And then 8 times 8 is 64. And then times that, it'll be 512. So your answer should be 27 over 512. By the raise of hands, who got that? Good job. So remember, just multiply straight across. That's all you have to do. Even if it has the same denominator, you still multiply straight across. Okay, so now the 3rd one. Evaluate the following expression. 4.5 times 10 raised to the 4th power. two-step equation. First, you have to figure out 10 raised to the fourth power, and then you times it by 4.5. Make sure you write down this whole problem. Make sure your exponent is small at the top so you won't get confused by making it 104. Okay, so we're going to solve this one. So 4.5 times 10 raised to the fourth power. Here's a little trick with your 10s. So if you have 4 in your exponent, that means you're going to have 4 zeros. So you don't have to solve it all the way. So that means 10 raised to the fourth power is 10,000. That's a little trick. Only for 10s though. And then you times that by 4.5. Your answer should be 45,000. By raise of hands, who got that? Good job. Okay. So you guys have a clear understanding about exponents with whole numbers, decimals, and fractions? Yeah? Okay. Okay. And then these are the answers. And now I want you guys to do it on your own. Please make sure to write out the problem, have your exponent smaller than your normal number, and write out each step. Don't skip a step because you will get confused. Number 3, just remember the trick I showed you with the 10s. It'll be easier to solve it that way if you remember that. Should I do the first one?
Yeah, I would do like maybe go through and see if we can get like one or two at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, by raise of hands, who's finished? Okay, I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. We'll go over the answers. Can someone tell me what they got for number one? Mason?
You got 16,000
So with that one, you're gonna, so you wrote it out like this,
Yeah.
and then 7 times 7,
40.
7 times 7, how did you do it?
And then I did 49 times 7, which I got 343. And then times 7, which I got 2,401. Wait,
Did you add one more 7?
yeah, I'm at 2,401.
Good job. Yeah, so as always, make sure you're writing the correct amount so you don't get it wrong on a test. So yeah, the answer would be 2,401. Good job. Okay, number 2. Can someone answer that question? Yes?
I got 2 and I forgot how to say the fraction.
2 fifths.
2 fifths, sorry. 2 fifths to the 4th power.
Okay, good job. 2 fifths raised to the 4th power. And then number 3. Okay. Yes, David?
Well, I got 1,500,000.
So it's 1,500,000. Yes, 1,500,000. So yeah, with the hack you do, so it's 10 to the 6th power, so you write 6 zeros. And that gets you 1 million, and then times 1.5. And then I like to, well, over the years, because you're going to do this in high school, I just plug in. Once you get the hang of it, you can just start plugging it in with your 10. So, good job, guys. You can erase your board, but leave it out because now we're gonna play bingo. So Miss Rodriguez should have emailed you guys or on Canvas a bingo link.
So go to your email. Go to your email and click on it. Yes, ma'am. Zoe, will you turn on the bottom light? Thank you. You will need your board, so keep your board in front of you, please.
And I want you guys to get the hang of showing your work, writing out the problem. In case you get quiz on this, to get full credit. Okay, so when you have it pulled up, each you guys will have a different bingo card. And I will write down the equation. And if you get the right answer, you just click on where your spot is. And everybody should have a free spot on their card. And whoever gets 4 in a row, we're gonna try to do the top 2.
Remember, go to your email. I just sent it to you, I don't know, 20 minutes ago maybe. Click on it and then click on the link.
Everybody's on it?
No.
Okay, are we all there?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna write the problem on this board. And you guys are gonna solve it, write the full problem out on your boards, and if you get the answer, you don't have to share it out, just click it on the board. But once you get 4 in a row, that's when you'll raise your hand. And this is by yourself, no group work.
Make sure you show all of your work. If we are walking around and your work is not shown, it does not count. Okay? Write the original problem and everything.
Okay. Okay, evaluate 2 plus 4 raised to the third power minus 8.
You can go to the next question so you miss this.
So just know each problem that I write, the answer is on the board. So if you don't see it on your board, repeat your steps. And please don't look at other people's boards or things on cards. Okay. Which number in the following expression is the exponent?
Yes, I'll go with it.
Okay, so on your board you're going to have 2. There's only one of them. So 12 times 12 times 12 times 12. As you, yeah. Written as a power. So there's two answers on there, but there's only one. And I'll explain. So we will do it in sections. I'll go over these 3 answers to see. So number 1, your answer should be 58. So you should have one of them should be crossed off with 58. The second one is 8. So 8 should be crossed off. And if you didn't get it right, just leave it blank. And then number 3 is 12 to the 5th power. So that other 12 to the 5th power should be 12 to the 8th power. Okay. 7 to the 0th power. Evaluate 2/3 to the 3rd power. Evaluate 3.27 times 10 to the 2nd power. Anybody close to hitting bingo? Yes. Okay. Bingo! You got bingo? Congrats. You got bingo too? Congratulations. You got 4 across, 4 down. Across. Your name? Bailey? Okay. I don't. Okay, so we're going to do top 3, so we have one more spot. Evaluate 0.4 raised to the 2nd power. You got bingo? You got bingo? Okay. So we're gonna go over the answers. So this one should be 1.
I also got bingo.
You got bingo? Okay. Good job.
I got bingo again. What? Oh, you did.
I'm pretty sure you guys should not be talking right now.
Okay, those should be the answers for that problem. So the first 3, it was Mason. Remind me your name, I'm sorry, Bailey. And who was the 3rd one? David? Ruben.
Alright, so you guys can put 20 points on the board for your house and then come over here and grab a air ticket.
So the main point of the game was to get your minds rolling and understanding each way to solve the problem. So with fractions, decimals, and whole numbers. So I'm going to pass out index cards. You can put your computers away.
You were told to put your computers away. That means we're not playing with our computers, Jamie.
Computers, whiteboards, because I want you guys to show your work on the index card.
You just need a pencil in your hand right now.
And we'll be doing an exit ticket. It's just for me to see how well I taught you guys and how well you guys understood. Exponents with fractions, decimals, and whole numbers. Bless you. Bless you. So please put your name don't get scared with the letter. You always remember the letter is just a placeholder. Okay, so you have 3 problems. Please write out the full equation. Make sure your exponent is smaller than your whole number. Everything lines up. And when you're finished, you could just flip it over.